and hello everyone. I'm Pannakara from Bhikkhu from Fort Worth, Texas in USA. And today I have a chance to join via Zoom with the Makha Puja in Bodh Gaya, invited by the Thai Bodh Gaya, Royal Thai. I'm very honored to be here today. And I would like to share something regarding to the walk for peace and the Buddha Sasana over the West and around the world. Back then in 2022, I had a chance to join the Dhamma Yatra with Ajahn Pra Pawato, along with another 100 monks to walk from Kolkata, India to all the sacred sites of our Lord Buddha. And that is when I adopted Aloka, the dog from India. And during that walk, that is my first walk after many years of craving to have a chance to walk. And so after my first walk, that is the time when I met with many other bhikkhu in Thai Sangha, and I talked with Luang Por, Thambodhibong, and a lot of things in India throughout that walk has supported me to practice my mindfulness while walking. And for me to take on this journey to walk for peace in the United States is inspired by that walk, which I encountered a lot of problem with my health issues. But I didn't give up until we finished the walk in India. And before that, we have the COVID-19, right? We have a lot of problem. People suffer a lot. And I have a foundation myself called Living Kindness Foundation to help with disasters and all kind of support around the world. And wherever I travel, I've seen so much sufferings around me, just the people around our temple in Fort Worth, Texas. When we support with food and health care, I've seen so much suffer. Plus the students, teenagers also come to the temple to seek for help due to to stress, anxiety, and depression. And so in my mind, in my head, I was thinking, what can a Buddhist monk do to help the society, the people in this nation around the world? And I keep thinking about it, and I think that the only way to spread loving kindness, mindfulness, and everything to the society is through walking. 2,600 years ago, when our Buddha became enlightenment, the first thing that he told the Arahant Bhikkhu after he got 60 Arahanta, he asked all the Venerable Arahanta to go to take on the journey. Each person go on a different path, directions, to spread the Buddha Dhamma because of the benefits of Deva and human beings. That is when all the Arahanta take on that journey to walk here and there to spread the Buddha Dhamma to help the people. And for us as a monk nowadays in this century, this is the first time that I actually experienced doing what the Buddha asked by walking along with 18 other venerable monks that have monks from Thailand, from Laos, from Vietnam, and later on joined with monks from Myanmar. This is the first time that we experience that we are actually doing the walk and spread the Buddha Dhamma to the West. Western world is very new to this walk and the robe of the monk wearing. At the beginnings, when we walk, people was like, "Oh, we never knew that there's monks exist in the state of Texas." So the images of the monks walking on the road, on the highway, through the town, through the state, this is very new, and this is like the first time in the history of the United States for that many monks to walk. And there are people saying that I have lived 70 years in this earth, in this world, and this is the first time of my life seeing something like this, and things like that. So we walk that far, that long to spread loving kindness, compassion, and mindfulness technique. So today I have the privilege to be here on Zoom to share the Dhamma pilgrimage and how it relates to the world peace. A pilgrimage is not just walking from one place to another. A Dhamma pilgrimage is walking from ignorance to understanding, and from anger to compassion, from restlessness to stillness. When we walk with Dhamma, every step becomes a practice. It's not just a walk anymore. We live in a time where the world is deeply connected, and yet many hearts feel divided. Nations are strong, technologies are moving quick and fast, and so on. But how can we build a peace world? How to build a peaceful mind? That is totally different. It's not easy. It's not something that people are used to it. And so for that reason, a Dhamma Yatra or a walk for peace or simply just a walk, this is something that is very new to all the people. And this is what we can practice, what we can deliver to the world, to the people, how to build peace together. But we are not expecting anything for the world peace, but at least peace to each and every person who we meet along the road. Because peace is not created in conference room alone. Peace is born in the human heart. So a Dhamma pilgrimage reminds us three simple truths. First, we are interconnected. When a monk walks silently on the road, people stop. And this is what we encounter. When we walk, there are so many people just silently stop the car and then stood there, look at the monks, silently walk without any sign, without any banners, without any talking. We simply just walk. And they just stood there and look. Sometimes people smile. Some people stood there with tears. And some reflect. Some feel calm without knowing why. The walk in itself become a mirror. It's like remind us that human beings can move through the world without harm, without hurry, without hatred. And then second, suffering is universal. Every country, every community, every family carries pain. When we walk for peace, we walk not to protest against the world, but to embrace it. We walk for the mother who worries. We walk for the child who feels unseen. We walk for those who are tired of conflict inside and outside. And the third, transforming begins with oneself. In the Dhamma, we learn that anger cannot cease anger, fear cannot end fear, and only understanding ends fear. Only compassion ends anger. When a person trains the mind in mindfulness, loving kindness, and wisdom, something shifts. The world may not change overnight. This is what I always talk about. We are not here to change the world. And of course, nobody in this world can do that. And of course, these 19 months when we walk, we cannot do that either. We cannot change the world. But each and every person who joined us, who walk with us, and imagine if all the people in this world walk with us, practice mindfulness, loving kindness, and compassion, this world would definitely be changed. So when everybody are walking together on this path to practice mindfulness, loving kindness, and compassion, of course, they will not add more violence into the system of humanity, into this world. That is the real revolution that I think the Buddha teachings to change the world, to bring peace. This is how we practice. This is how we bring peace. So a Dhamma pilgrimage is slow, and of course it's quiet. We are not talking when we walk, except the time that there are so many people joining along the road and to greet us, to offer food, to offer flowers, and to pay respect to the venerable monks. It is humble, but it sends a powerful message. Peace is possible. And throughout this walk, there are so many people, they can now practice mindfulness. They can practice how to radiate loving kindness to their loved ones and to all beings. So it is peace, it is possible. It's not that difficult like people think that the world have to be at peace. But we can have peace for ourselves and we move on step by step like that. So not because of there is no conflict, but because there is awareness, right? So when people see monks walking barefoot in snow, in heat, rain, they do not see only religions. They see commitment. They see sincerity. They see that someone still believes that goodness matters. And that alone can awaken hope. World peace does not begin with agreements between governments. It begins when individuals decide, I would not let anger control my speech. I would not let fear control my decisions. I would not let greed control my life. And so Dhamma pilgrimage is a living prayer, not spoken by words, but by steps. And each step says, may there be understanding, may there be compassion, may there be harmony among all beings. Peace is not passive. Peace is discipline. Peace requires courage, and the courage to look inside and transform oneself. So if individuals walk this inner pilgrimage, then the outer world will slowly follow. I believe that. And that is the reason why I shared the statement. Everywhere we go, we share the statement, say, every morning when we wake up, our mind is still fresh and pure. And if we are not giving our mind a job to do, then it will automatically pick up all the trash to chew it over and over. What are the trash? The trash are all those unhappy things in life. Hatred, anger, delusion, greed, and so much thing. If our mind is empty, if our mind is have nothing to do, then that is the nature of the mind, picking up all the bad things to do, to think it over and over. For that reason, when we wake up, always give ourselves a job to do. The first thing to do is to make our bed neat and nice, and then go to the bathroom, do our thing, come back out, get a piece of paper, write out the statement, today is going to be my peaceful day. The statement, today is going to be my peaceful day, is very simple and easy, but it's very powerful because we are giving our mind and our hand a job, the same job to do. The hand and the mind is pairing together at that time. And then after that, read it over and over with our eyes. And then when we read it over with our eyes, means that the eyes and the mind is pairing together. And then after that, read it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. To tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day so that no one in this world can mess it up. Of course, no one can mess it up if we don't react. We are the only one who can mess our days up. But a lot of time we blame on the others because we are not understand the true Dhamma. And so just doing that alone, and imagine all of the people in this world are doing the same thing. Just spread that message to the universe. And throughout the day, just be mindful on everything that we do, one thing at a time. This change. Since the day that we came back to Fort Worth, Texas, there are so many visitors, so many people around from different countries, from different states, come into the temple, come into Fort Worth and share their experience, share their practice. And just that message alone that helped them to stand up and walk again, to have peace for themselves and their family. So if we can do that together, we will have peace. Our family will be at peace. If we can share that to neighbors, our neighbor will be at peace. Share that to the society, to the country, our country will be at peace. And of course, the world also changes following that. And that is when we will have a world peace. I truly believe if everyone are practicing this, the Buddha teaching, we together can change. Okay, so just be mindful on our breath, be mindful on our speech, be mindful on our action, and practice that way. We will live at peace every day. Thank you, everyone, and may you all be well, be happy, and be peaceful. And please don't forget to walk with us in spirit by practicing that every day. Sadhu, sadhu.
Yes. Okay, you can.
Oh.
Now I think we can take leave with we can take leave. Someone who have busy, we can take leave from the Zoom.
Okay, Ajahn, please keep in mind. I will send the invitation to Luang Por, but now I just want to remind you that May 2nd to May 10th will be the Vesak Day and International Tipitaka Chanting and Buddha Relics exhibition in Texas, here in our temple. And I will go to Sri Lanka on the 20th of April to receive the Buddha relics and the Bodhi tree. And so I will send the invitation to Luang Por and for you to please reserve those days for our event.
Okay, yes.
Dear friends, listening to this sharing reminds us of a simple truth from the Buddha's teaching. Peace in the world does not begin with governments, conferences, or big plans. Peace begins inside the human heart. A Dharma pilgrimage is not only a journey across countries or roads, it is also a journey within the mind. When a monk walks silently with mindfulness, every step becomes a message. And that message speaks about compassion, patience, and harmlessness. In today's world, people feel more connected through technology, yet many hearts remain restless, anxious, and divided. Because of this, the practice of mindfulness and loving kindness becomes more important than ever. The Buddha once sent the first 60 Arahant monks to walk in different directions, to share the Dhamma for the welfare of many beings. In the same spirit, modern Dharma walks remind society that peace grows from individual practice. When a person trains the mind in mindfulness, speech becomes gentle, actions become harmless, and wisdom begins to guide life. This small transformation within one person slowly spreads to families, communities, and society. Real peace does not appear suddenly in the world. It grows step by step, mind by mind, heart by heart.
When we wake up each morning with awareness and a clear intention for peace, we give direction to our mind. Instead of feeding anger, fear, and confusion, we nourish compassion and understanding. In this way, the path to world peace begins with a single peaceful mind. If this reflection speaks to your heart, take one quiet moment today. Pause, breathe, and set a simple intention. Today will be my peaceful day. Share in the comments how you practice mindfulness in your daily life. May all beings be well. May all beings be peaceful. Namo Buddhaya.